Describe like how physical this camp was compared to some of the other ones.
Man, it ain't been this hard. We was laughing and joking about it, but man, it ain't been this hard since mat drills. My freshman year of college, waking up at 5:30 a.m. That's how hard it's been.
What was so difficult about this camp?
It's really like a mental and physical thing because it's coming to the point where you want to be the best every single day. So it's waking up, having that same mentality. It's like, all right, let's get better today. So it's like finding something to get better at when you're already at that point. I mean, not at that point, but you're trying to get to that point, but you don't even know what that point looked like. So it's like every single day just getting better than you was yesterday.
How can that help you as the season goes on, just going through it during camp like that?
Just keeping the same mindset, the focus going one of those. So that's one of those things, but then it's also one of those things where it's like every week you're getting better. So whatever you got hit on before or anything like that, putting it out your head and being focused for the next week.
What kind of message does it send to the locker room when the head coach, for a veteran, you guys are a veteran team, pretty veteran team, makes you guys go through this kind of training camp, this kind of taxi camp? What kind of message does it send to the locker room?
It's still one of those messages that he wants us to start fast, most importantly, and then to be durable throughout the season. That's the main thing. So when we get later in the season where it does get hard, where it does get into one of those playoff type runs, like we're prepared for, we're mentally and physically prepared for it.
If you guys start slow, people are going to say, oh, well, none of the starters played in the preseason. That's what people are going to. Why does it not matter that you guys aren't playing in the preseason games?
I'm going to be honest, I ain't worried about what other people talking about for real. Like, we got our mindset on how we want things run here. We're focused on the inside noise. That's the most important thing. And then trusting our coaching staff, our sports science group, our weight room, training facility, and things like that. And then also when we have our joint practice, just having that dominating mindset as far as like whether we practice against each other, whether we practice against another team. And then it's getting to a point where you're as strong as what I think the quote is, you're as strong as your weakest link or whatever. Not saying that the rookies are like weak or anything, but like they are new to the system and stuff. So just watching those guys come out and perform to the best of their abilities, it holds us to a higher standard because we're not playing. So the focus is saying like, all right, we have to be the best every day just so we can show them how it is to be a pro in this league. So even though you're not playing, you still have that mindset every single day like you're ready to play though.
What about tackling? You're obviously one of the best tacklers on the team, and you don't really tackle out here. You stand guys up. So how do you get ready to tackle in the regular season without actually taking guys to the ground?
Man, that's a switch. Right now, during practice, you focus on tracking. That's the most important thing in football, like tracking. It's really not even the big hits. There's like real, like shocker and things like that. The hard part is the tracking part. So at practice, we always track the near hip, and you get in a tackle in position like you're getting ready to make a tackle. The thud is just more like you laying off. You still have the same mindset as far as like tracking. You still tracking the near hip, and then also getting your body on the contact. Next thing after that is just taking the person down. So it's not really one of those things where it's like it's going to be hard to turn on real quick. And we're a violence defense, so we talk about it all the time. We even like celebrate and stuff like that after we make big plays, and we'll be like, all right, we know for a fact we're making that play. So it's the confidence part of it too.
You obviously had a great year last year. How do you build on that? What's the next step for your game?
Number one is letting last year be last year. That's the most important thing. And now just taking everything moving forward as far as like getting better this year, getting better than I was yesterday. So just having that mindset, and there is no ceiling.
Does it help when you've been doubted before, like earlier in your career, that you never lose that mindset of like that you're not there yet?
Man, there's always going to be doubt, so I feel like I'm always still being doubted. So that mindset is like there's always somewhere to get better because somebody always going to be doubting me. So my biggest thing this year is like leave no doubt. So for me to leave no doubt that no one feels like I'm not the best linebacker, is I have to get better every single day.
In what ways do you think this defense might be better than last year?
Communication part of it, really just being out there and we know each other's jobs better than the other person, and it's kind of one of those things we're all on the same accord. And then on top of that, we have the room where we can like just play around and actually, hey bro, let's try this real quick. So we know what we're supposed to be doing, let's try this real quick. And then coaches having the mindset to be like, hey, what made y'all do that? So it's really like what we could call a player's coach. So it's one of those coaches that comes in. It's not like, hey, it's by the book, it's by the playbook, but actually coming off and be like, hey, bro, what made y'all want to work that so then he can install it in the defense. So it's like one of those things.
What do you see from the offense this year in terms of, you guys have been a top defense for a while, and now they're helping you so much with Rodgers back there and everything. What are you seeing from them in their growth in this game?
Man, they helping us a lot as far as like Rodgers. They helping us a lot as far as like the pieces on the offensive line, helping us a lot as far as like the running back. Let's be honest. Brees, my number one running back. First game I'm going against Christian McCaffrey. So as far as like his route ability, the way he runs, kind of like the same. So me working with him even after practice, like Brees, like show me a couple of things, like run a couple of routes, little releases and things like that. It's helping me getting ready for week 1. Then also going against Aaron, gold jacket quarterback. So not really expecting any other quarterback to be giving me like tips like he's going to give me. So.
Obviously, everybody knows Aaron can chuck it down the field, but his mobility, does that surprise you any, just the way he's been able to move out here?
Talking about because he old? No, it ain't surprised me because his confidence level. And then he even had things where he coming to the sideline, he be like, hey, watch this. Then he'll roll out, throw the ball all the way across the field, not even looking. And it's one of those things where he was like, dang, he still got some tricks up his sleeve.
What was it like yesterday? You're competing with the first team offense all the time. Then yesterday, the 2-minute drill, you guys got to watch them go against the Giants. And it seemed like watching you guys on the sideline, you were really into it. Like, is it when you're watching them, where you start to think about, what the season could be with them? In terms of like when you're competing, you're not able to kind of appreciate.
Oh, you finally get to take a step back and watch?
Step back, and you guys are just cheering for them yesterday.
Oh yeah, like the biggest thing is, man, you can literally watch where plays are going to be at. You be like, so when they come in their formation, we've been practicing them every single day. So like we know what formation is finna be. We be like, all right, watch this. If they say to come down, it's over with. He throwing this thing. And as soon as it happened, we was like, I told you. So it's very fun to watch. So it's like one of those things where you're not holding your breath on the sideline. You're really just laid back, relaxed. As far as like, all right, child, what y'all think they're gonna run right here, or you're really just trying to see. So we even talk about the old linemen. Like me, my most important thing is I'm the fastest linebacker in the league. So when we talk to the offensive lineman, I be like, listen, on this bounce, if you let this linebacker run past you and you ain't never let me run past you, like that's a problem. Like I'm gonna be mad because you feel me. Or as far as like on our receivers and stuff, man, we got Sauce and we got DJ, number 1 corners. You feel me in the league, and it's like, bro. If you let this dude lock you up, bro, we don't want to hear nothing. So it's like those type mindsets too, though. As far as like on the other side of the ball, man, you pick off Aaron, I'm gonna be honest, that's just like picking him off in the game. I want my ball signed and everything. So it's like it's still a competition. Like you're still playing the best, being the best. So you're trying to get better every day.
And when you see the offense take the steps that it's taken, does that give you guys even more optimism for what this season could be for this team?
Yeah, it's like another step of confidence. So it's a preparation part of it. So we're getting a little bit more prepared, which means you also get a little bit more confident, which means you don't get more relaxed, but you get more like the anticipation and waiting on, like, man, it's going to be a different year this year. Like that mindset.
Did you do that with Aaron Rodgers, where you had an interception practice?
Man, I haven't even got a chance to pick him, but the first day he came here last year, though, I got my hand on the ball, and I was just too happy. Like, I was just so happy, but I ain't got a chance to pick him off yet. But I'm telling you, my first pick, whether it's in practice, a scrimmage, this year, next year, he gonna have to sign that ball because I picked him. I don't care. It's in live reps,
Brandon Eccles do that with Tom Brady?
Oh yeah. That's one of those things. Like I'm saying, it's a respect thing. Like.